Hey soul, welcome to Divine Love Tarot Messages. My name is Infinity. If you're new here, welcome to the channel and thank you so much for joining our spiritual community today. All right, so let's go ahead and get into tonight's message, which I'm really excited to share with you all. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through may apply to everyone watching today, so please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. Let's see what the universe is sharing and revealing to the collective today. The first card coming through is the Three of Swords. Following this, we have the Six of Swords, and completing this opening energy is the King of Cups. What an interesting combination of cards with the Three of Swords leading the way. This card speaks directly to the current state of affairs for most of you watching this reading today, because there is a disconnect between you and your person. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of sorrow, a lot of heartache and heartbreak here for you, but also for them. What is really coming in very strongly is that they are having a very difficult time without you in their life. They want to get back to this peace, tranquility, this harmony and balance in their life, and that is something that they feel more so when the two of you are together. They want to get back to being able to feel that they are loved, that they can experience this love with you and appreciate everything that you have always tried to share with them, that you've always tried to show them, but yet they resisted. They pushed away when they pulled away from you. They are having a hard time right now. The Three of Swords is the card of separation, and while I don't like to use that word here on the channel, I much prefer to say preparing for union. This is what this card means, and so for purposes of this reading today, we are going to use that word. But with the Six of Swords coming next, it tells us your person is working through their issues. They are working through their brokenness. They are addressing things that have held them back, that have been obstacles, that have been blockages from this love that comes with the King of Cups. So although this person is in this place where they are truly miserable without you in their life, they want to transition out of that place that they are in, this unhappiness, this sadness, sorrow, this heartache, and transition back to this place where things are calm, peaceful, tranquil, and loving, which is you and this connection. The King of Cups is the King of Love, and I do love the energy of the King of Cups because it is someone who takes action on love. Not just someone that thinks about it or has intentions to do something about it, but someone who follows through to make something happen. And the first thing this person's going to do with a combination of the Six of Swords and the King of Cups is talk, because the Six of Swords is also about communication. But with the King of Cups, your person sees where they have screwed up royally between the two of you, and at the moment they are feeling the heavy emotions of all of that. They want to get back to the lighter, brighter emotions of love, happiness, peace, and contentment that comes from being with you. But at the moment, they are in the heaviness of their regret and their sorrow and feeling lost without you. The King of Cups is a water sign, so that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But you do not have to be a water sign or any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading today, and neither does your person. This is a collective reading, and it truly is more important that you take in what resonates for you and just let the rest go. But with the King of Cups, this is about your person returning with their emotions on overdrive. This is about your person being able to show up and be vulnerable. This is about your person being able to share with you everything that they've ever gone through, that they've ever experienced in their life that has caused them to put up the blockages and obstacles between the two of you, because they're identifying those things now. And as they identify them, they can kick them away and get rid of them because they want this love and they want this partnership with you. The next card coming through is Justice. Well, Justice tells us that your person could be in the space at the moment where they are having to deal with some karmic fallout, perhaps, for creating the problems between the two of you, for refusing to evolve and change, for refusing to learn the life lessons as they were presented to them. Because we do have an obligation to ourselves, to our partner, to the universe, to God, and to the divine, to the universe at large, to all of the heavenly administration, whatever the higher power is for you, that you will fulfill the obligations of your soul contract for this lifetime. And when you don't, the universe comes along and turns up the heat a little bit. And then if you still don't go through the life lessons and learning experiences that you've agreed to have for this lifetime, what is the universe? What is the divine going to do? Well, they're going to turn the heat up a little bit more. In other words, your person is having to wake up and get it. And that is what is happening for them. You may have thought it was impossible for this person to evolve and change. Do not feel that way, because when we have an obligation to ourselves, to our person, to our partner, and to the divine, we have to complete and fulfill those obligations. And that is about the soul contract that you share with each other for each and every lifetime. But you also have that contract with the universe as well. So yes, your person is growing up. They are changing and evolving because they realize that they took you for granted, and that is not going to be part of their pattern moving forward, because they see that they need to give back so much love to you, which is the combination of the King of Cups and the Justice card. But also with Justice, it is about an apology coming from your person. They realize that they do indeed owe you a very big apology, a series of apologies. It may take many apologies for this person to get it all out, but they will, because they want to come back. They are unhappy without you. And well, they could be, as I mentioned, experiencing some karma being dropped on their heads a little bit to try and get them moving, to give them that encouragement that they need to start reaching out to you so that you can start coming back together. Justice is ruled by Libra. The next card is the Tower. Well, yes, oh my goodness. The Tower is not a card to be feared, but a card to be embraced, because the Tower comes along to create sweeping change, all of a sudden change out of the blue, transformation and transition that comes with that Six of Swords. Your person is going through these major changes now, and I feel that they are working through them rapidly. They are on the acceleration end of being able to achieve that growth that they've been working towards. And the Tower comes along to make it happen, to push them further, to push them harder, because this person is experiencing Tower moments. Tower moments, especially with the Three of Swords, right above it is your person feeling like things are falling apart around them. It's feeling like their heartache and heartbreak is just really getting them at times where they just feel they can't take it another day. They can't cope. They're miserable. They are unhappy. And having to experience these Tower moments is one of the very things that's going to get them up and get them moving as they need to. The Tower is about breakthroughs and having a lot of realizations and being able to see with much greater clarity than ever before, because your person's misery, anxiety, worry, heartache, sadness, sorrow, because the two of you are separated from each other at the moment, while most of you are, is causing them to have these epic wake-up calls and realizations and understandings. And that is exactly what they need to be experiencing right now. Following this, we have the Magician. Well, the Magician is such a powerful card, especially coming beneath that Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords is about communication through technology. And we all communicate technologically these days for the most part, right? But the Magician is also about receiving communication, because the Magician is ruled by Mercury, and that is the planet of communication. So yes, I do feel there are going to be messages coming from your person, because I feel their misery, their loss, their sadness. This heartache and heartbreak is really screaming out at them to get up and get moving, because they can't take it any longer. Especially with the Tower being here, that is about this sudden communication coming towards you. This swift change, this wind of transformation blowing into the energy between the two of you and making everything fresh and making everything new. The Magician is about your person's desire. It is about their attraction to you, and, well, yes, this person definitely desires you. They have deep feelings of love for you. They have a lot of passion for you. This person is well aware that this is a very powerful connection the two of you share, and they even believe that you are magical yourselves. Absolutely, because there is a magic in this connection. Isn't there that green little gem though? It's time for this person to press that little green gem, that little green button on that magical device that's called a phone, to get the two of you talking and connecting with each other again. If this message speaks to you, a super thanks of $20, $30, or whatever you like is a beautiful way to support the channel and help me continue sharing guidance from the heart. The next card is the Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness, well, things are going to change, definitely between you and your person. There is a big shift coming, especially with the Ten of Cups coming beneath the King of Cups, because the 10 is all about happiness, joy, abundance, peace, prosperity, love, commitment, partnership, and this is what your person is desiring with you. They just have to manifest those things within them that comes with the Magician to be able to reach out to you. Perhaps they're trying to find the right words. Perhaps they're trying to find the right approach. Perhaps they are trying to manifest the courage and the confidence to reach out and start speaking. Regardless of what it is that your person feels that they are lacking, they're going to be able to manifest it and reach out to you because they do not like life without you. They are feeling quite miserable and have a lot of anguish without you. They want to come to this place where the two of you are together, building something that is lasting, building something that goes the distance, building something that endures throughout your lives. And you will see them devoted and dedicated to doing that as they come back to you. Because the misery that they're feeling at the moment that they brought into their own life, all of this heartache, this sadness, this misery, and everything else is something that for most of you, this person brought upon themselves. And they truly have no one to blame but themselves, right? And that is something that hits them with those tower moments, kind of like smashing them with those lightning bolts. Like, you should have done things differently. Why did I make so many mistakes? And your person having this clarity to be able to see things clearly, so they are seeing their screw-ups. They don't want to screw up anymore, especially with this combination of King of Cups and Ten of Cups. So yes, this is about your person wanting it all with you, because the Ten of Cups is about union and partnership, commitment, being happy together. The Seven of Wands comes next. Oh, I do love the Seven of Wands. Well, your person is rising up. Your person is getting it together. Your person is finding their strength, their power, their courage, their confidence. And this person is not going to back down because they are going to return to you and fight for the opportunity to be with you. They are going to fight for love. They are going to fight for this relationship. You're going to see them being determined, dedicated, putting in so much more effort than you have ever seen them invest into this connection with you, because they are experiencing full on what life without you is like. And it's unhappy, it's miserable, it's lonely, it's frustrating. They are filled with futility at times because they're having to acknowledge that they did this to themselves, and they are the one to blame, and they are the one to fix it as well. Which, with that Seven of Wands, you're definitely going to see this person do, because they're fighting for this relationship. They're fighting their way back to you, overcoming every single obstacle and challenge along the way as well, because this person is not going to back down. They're going to persevere and be persistent as well. Next, we have the Four of Cups. Well, this person knows that they have too many missed opportunities here that they could have spent with you doing other things instead. Perhaps they're not going to miss opportunities to be with you moving forward, because that is not a happy experience for them. With the Four of Cups, it tells us your person is going to fight for this relationship by investing time, effort, energy, love, by being dedicated and determined to building something that is long-lasting. And I say building because the Four of Cups comes with the number 4, which is about structure and stability being in this relationship, because it will be built on that super duper, ever so strong foundation of this love that is here between the two of you. The Moon card appears next. Well, the Moon, I feel today, is a card of melancholy and sadness. It is a card of longing. It is a card that tells us your person is missing you, they're longing for you. And there is this yearning that just comes from deep in their soul. With the Moon showing up, I feel that they could have bouts of depression, and I feel that they could go through bouts of tears or crying, or where they just really want to isolate themselves and retreat away from everyone else in their life and really sort of just be alone with their emotions, because this person is feeling the heaviness of all of this at the moment. The heaviness of regret, the heaviness of guilt and remorse, the heaviness and the loneliness of this separation, of their broken heart, of their heartache, sorrow, and sadness, because that is how this reading started with that Three of Swords. And they are having to acknowledge that they are responsible for bringing all of this into your life as well. And it is not something that is easy for this person to acknowledge, but yet they are having to acknowledge it, aren't they? Yes, they are. Every single day, they carry that with them. The acknowledgement of how they created so many problems between the two of you, and why. Because of their illusions. Because that is what the Moon is also about. Our illusions, those things that we hide deep in our subconscious that we believe about ourselves, which we should not, which we should have released long ago. But your person with that Seven of Wands is battling off all of those challenges that have kept them from being able to be the partner who can be devoted to building a long-lasting partnership with you. The next card is Release. Now this card comes with number 5, if anyone resonates with number 5. Number 5 can be the 5th of any month, or it could be next month. But we do like the number 5 because it's all about change. And change is definitely in the wind with this Tower card coming in and blowing those winds of change into this connection, especially with the King and the Ten of Cups being side by side on the table for this reading. The release is about your person letting go. This is about your person surrendering. This is about your person saying, I cannot fight my feelings anymore. My feelings for you have always been real. They've always been deep, and I could not acknowledge my feelings for you before because I was trapped in my subconscious and my illusions. But I am fighting and battling my way out of those things right now because I am unhappy without you. Actually, I'm quite miserable without you, and I don't want to be in this space anymore of sadness, sorrow, heartache, suffering, feeling this mental and emotional anguish of what it's like to not have you in my life. So I am surrendering to the divine. I am letting go and letting God because I want to experience this love with you, and I want to experience life with you as well by my side. The choice card comes next. This card comes with number 39, and here we have this beautiful goddess blowing these bubbles, and all of those bubbles represent choices. And your person seeing that some of the bubbles that they blew, some of the choices that they made concerning you, concerning this relationship, have not been the best choices, which is why they are dealing with that law of cause and effect, perhaps some karmic fallout, because that's what happens. We just have to deal with the repercussions of our choices, and that is what this person is doing because they're having to deal with their sorrow, their heartbreak, and their sadness, and how miserable they are without you. And this person acknowledges that moving forward, they are going to make better choices because they don't want to be in this space again where they are without you, where they are miserable, where they are unhappy. This person does not want to go through anything like this again in regard to this separation and being away from you. And so this person is going to get with the program here and show back up and invest all that they are, all that they have, all that they can be, and even more than that into building this happily ever after with you that comes with the King and the Ten of Cups. This card comes with number 39. If anyone resonates with number 39, that can be your ages. It could be your ages when you met. It can be the 9th of next month. It can be the 3rd of the following month. It can be the number 12, so it could be the following month after. It could be the 12th of any month. It could be the number 3, so it could be next month, or the 3rd of any month as well, if any of those numbers or dates resonate with anyone. The next oracle message says, things are chaotic in my life right now and I'm struggling to cope. That actually makes sense, especially with that tower. That tower card and the justice card combination could be your person having to deal with a lot of extraneous stuff. Things coming at them right, left, and center. Work being chaotic. Home life as well, things breaking and falling apart around the house, outside, having to take care of a lot of unexpected expenses that are coming at them as well, possibly. And that is kind of like part of how we have to deal with the repercussions of our choices, our poor choices, being shown that we have made the wrong choices and it's time for making the right ones. But yes, I do feel your person is dealing with chaos in their life right now, especially with the tower. That is those tower moments that this person is going through, and I feel they're having a hard time coping with their day-to-day life. But that is something that's causing them to miss you even more, because when they were going through stressful times before, when you were spending time together, you were always there to listen to what they were going through, to give them guidance, to share your wisdom, just to reach out and tell them, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. And you are not there to give them that support at the moment, and they are having to cope with these things on their own. Another thing that I feel is causing this person some anguish right now, I have deep regret and owe you an apology. Yes, that is that justice card. This person does indeed realize that they owe you an apology, a series of apologies, perhaps many apologies, and you will get that from your person because they want and they crave. They need your forgiveness because they're having a hard time forgiving themselves for the things that they've done that were so hurtful to you. The next message says, your absence is a constant ache that refuses to subside. Yes, this person is missing you. They are indeed longing for you. That moon card is a card of melancholy. It is a card that tells us this person hopes that they can dream about you to get a hit of your energy in that 5D space. Sometimes they think if they can just get a hit of your energy, however they can make that happen, then that is going to give them a little bit of boost of kind of like feeling better for a moment. But it doesn't last for very long when it comes at them through the 5D space, and there's only one solution for this constant ache that this person feels, and that is to come back. That is to apologize. That is to see if you are willing to take them back into your life as well. The next message is heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad separation, the breakup. Yes, feeling lost. Yes, feeling lost. Your person feels lost without you, and I feel that they are experiencing a lot of sadness, a lot of hurt. They're melancholy, they've got the blues, they could be depressed. They are having tower moments that come along like waves of sadness, just hitting them out of nowhere, causing them to grieve and feel this incredible loneliness within. And on top of this sadness and sorrow that they're feeling, this person is having to also acknowledge and deal with the regret and the remorse and the guilt for bringing all of this into your life when you did not deserve it. And that I feel is hitting them really hard as well, causing them to feel a lot of anguish and misery at the moment. Well, this is separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you. Yes, this person is thinking about you. They are yearning for you, and they are definitely feeling this heaviness, this loss, this melancholy, even depression at times. I feel it like every day it's a different part of the emotional roller coaster ride. Sometimes they feel that they're okay and they get through their day, and then they get home in the evening and then they just plummet down to this place where they are feeling this heavy sense of loss, feeling lonely, feeling isolated. And again, this is something that they did to themselves. This is something that they created, and if they don't want to feel all of this, they need to be making better choices and wiser decisions, don't they? Ooh, why? Yes, they do. And that is what you will see happen for this person moving forward with you, because the King of Cups has attained a lot of wisdom, and that is going to be the energy that your person has within them when they return. It is not specific to any gender, the King of Cups, and it's not specific to any sign either, because it is the meaning of the card and it is the interpretation that's coming through for this reading today here on Divine Love Tarot Messages. The final oracle message is camera, reminiscing, keepsakes, learn from the past. Yes, learning from the past. And that is exactly what is happening for your person. They are learning that their past choices, that their past behaviors, that their past actions and words to you have brought them to this exact place that they are right now. And that is, this person is acknowledging that this separation between the two of you is destroying them. And they are having a really miserable time without you. And this person realizes there is only one solution for their misery, their unhappiness, for their sorrow, and their despair. And that is to reach out to you with that Six of Swords and apologize and start talking and see if you are willing to forgive. See if you are willing to take them back. Because ultimately, this person desires this Ten of Cups, happiness and partnership with you. If you found value in this video and want to support Divine Love Tarot Messages, consider joining me on Patreon. The link is in the video description. You can also become a channel member on YouTube. Your support truly means the world. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.